saying so easy if you actually think about it, like, if you actually think about it, like, getting like familiar with the league, how this league works, the championship standings. I have to a lot of remember now. I have to be on my flipping phone to remember who is first in the standings, who is second, who is third, and which position they can actually be in, stuff like that. Oh well. Well, welcome to GPR T1 Division 1, how you want to call it, GP1 season finale, Abu Dhabi. Which season this is, because I still have to get familiar with this league. Still don't know. I honestly still don't know which season is this. Trying to look up it fast, but it's not easy. Okay. I haven't had this issue earlier. Right, let me. Should be now better. Right, let me put my microphone volume up quickly. Like I said, this is a Jamie put me in a very short notice, so this is actually very hard to get familiar with the league, and just everything. Well, we're in Q1, ending at the end of the Q1. Right, let me put the flipping game sound. Because flipping I can't. No. Right, I have to put this. Should be alright. Yeah, end of Q1. We kind of mastered DNF'd and Campy as well. DNF'd, but I think no wait, Campy actually I think there's an Alpine out of turn 5th, so he crashed out as well. As of right now, Jamie, Rusty, and Bobby are in the choppy block. Risking to be eliminated from Q1. There's Mika, who is going slow out of the last sector, but I'm guessing he's preparing for his flying lap, final flying lap probably. Willen retired and David, but they both retired in the pits. Let's look at Bobby's time. He's improving by 4 seconds, but obviously probably his time was very bad. What's his time gonna be? Is it gonna be better than Sven at least? Oh, it is better than Sven, but Sven. But I mean, Jesus Christ, Bobby. That was very dangerous. He almost swept out Ghosty. Sven goes P13. Ghosty gets 5 place grid penalty with Bobby. So something happened there. Maybe then Ghosty swiped him out. We go about with Jamie. Final corner. Out of it. The not spin, and it's a 124.2. Puts him P5, and puts him and he is safely through to Q2. Rusty finishing his lap. This sector is very tricky. Obviously we do not want to do a Latifi here. He doesn't do it. He doesn't cause controversy. Obviously his final corners misses the apex a bit. Looks a bit slow, and it's P17, so he's out of Q1. Tifa. Oh, there is teamwork by the Ferrari team. Sleep streaming. No wait, it was actually Alfa Romeo. Oh, okay, now I see. So like Ferrari Academy thing, like Alfa Romeo and Ferrari are close to each other. Both Italian manufacturers both using Ferrari engines. So Jamie helping FIFA. Already now to this twisty bit, very tricky with the rear end. Did not spin. Here should be flat out. He doesn't take it flat out, but okay. Does not miss the apex. It's P12. So that means Sven is out. Rusty is as well out. So this is end of Q1. Out are Volcano because he DNF'd, Sven, Rusty, Bobby, and Campy. Okay, and this seems the league is unequal because I mean, yeah, this league seems to be unequal performance, so I don't have to include the performance thingies, so it's just gonna be all skill, driver skill. Rusty just do I go into the pit? Do. And it does go into the pits, just wasting our time. And it's Williams Garrett, so it's even so it's so far. It's the Williams Garrett is so far that could have just gone through the finish line. It would be much faster. But Nighthawk P1 in Q1 with I don't see a thing. Yes, I can't draw no math. Not in school. Bit over 6 tenths faster than Jamie. Joyce builds up his confidence with the championship. Marcus, I mean, close to Lighty and Jamie, but as of right now, it doesn't look the best. Ghosty obviously 5 grid pen. It was with collision with Bobby. I don't know, maybe he swiped him off, like he getting revenge what Bobby almost did to him. To be honest, like, we should never swipe other driver like on purpose. If it's just an accident, like you have to avoid some car, like slow moving car, or just you lose the rear end, then okay. Yeah, I mean, with both of those, you take blame. You take obviously some percentage of the blame, but it's not like fully caused by you. I mean, to be honest, it is fully caused by you, or in some degree, but not as big, and you will not get like raged by others. Like, it's more reasonable, like more understandable when you spin out. You lose the rear end, just go into other drivers. Q2 starting the final Q2 of the season. Should I have telemetry on? I don't know. The first drivers to go out are the McLaren, I don't know, bros. McLaren drivers Senna and Lydie, then Mercedes of Mika, then it's FIFA, Quillin, there was it Red Bull? Oh, here is Raven. Is it anyone ahead of him? No, no, there's none ahead of him, so it's Raven. Yeah, I said Quillen. This corner, what we see, turn 5. It can be a bit interesting. Obviously, we know what happened in real life, last season, last year. For some people, it might have been the best day, one of the best days of their life. For some, it's well, one of the worst. Some people are taking it too far, and this is the corner that caused all of it. Hopefully, we won't see it here as well. As Senna starts his flying lap, so let's just go on board with him. Starting his flying lap, going into the first corner, downshifting to 4th, now into the second corner, fully flat out, then 7th, fully flat out as well, 3rd corner, then into the 5th corner. It's late apex, I could say, then just to the main straight. We could say one of the main straights. There is open, getting probably the highest top speed you can get on this track, into this hairpin, or chicane, sorry, chicane, exiting nicely. Last game there was like a little jump, or like it went down a bit. In this game now, so it's a bit easier on the exit. Here on that long left hander is very tricky with the rear. Now into this twisty section I've talked way too much about, with what happened last season. Obviously in real life I'm talking about. Here flat out like it should be. Last corner going a little bit slow, almost missing the apex, but it's 124.6, which puts him P1, but it's 1 second off of Nighthawk's Q1 time, so probably would be beaten. Mika 125.2. I'm hoping for everyone to just get nice times, not messing up. Again, I'm saying I've just got a short notice from this guy, Jamie Dodger, so it's a bit hard to know other people how they can do it. You can see that it's not his best time. Quillen with 126.6, obviously as well, probably some issues with that lap, maybe like almost spinning out, maybe understeer, maybe just overshooting the corner or something. Jamie finishing his lap. Final corner, not missing the apex, 4th gear, and it's 123.9, which puts him as of right now P1. The first driver other than, well, now second, 2 drivers have went, or actually 3. I was gonna say that 2 other drivers other than Nighthawk have went under 124s, but that's just a bit, it's a bit unnecessary to just say that. Yeah, so Marcus going to 123s as well, with 123.797. If I remember correctly, it was like 1/10. He's like 1/10 behind to Nighthawk's Q1 time. Jamie Dodger does 124.238, which puts him P3. Like perfectly between Jamie and Senna. Well, now Mark gets in the like nice spot that right or interrupts the Jamie spot that he was in, like 3/10 of actually 4 of Jamie and Senna. How am I gonna even call these guys different? I don't know any of these guys like any other name. I'm not gonna say Jamie Dodger or Dodger. Just sounds weird. And then as well like ERL. I don't know. Is okay, no, Raven is not going on flyer. Alex is on an out lap. Lighty just started his flying lap. Sector 3 there's a spin from and Raven gets 5 place grid penalty. Collision with Jamie. That's a bit that's interesting. Again, we don't know what happened there, but I'm guessing Jamie spun and Raven hit him. I don't know. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Obviously as well, Ferrari have their special livery in this game with a bit of yellow. Could have been better, but the rear, in my opinion, the rear wing, the front of the rear wing looks nice with the yellow Ferrari. Let's go back with Lighty. These final corners, David went 124.588, which puts him P5. Lighty, last corner, not spinning out, 123.844, which puts him P2 between Jamie and Marcus. Let's go with a lap with Nighthawk, obviously championship leader and fastest in Q1. His first sector 17.5, which little the rear just stepped out a bit, but he had fastest first sector. Yeah, here straight braking. Someone broke all of the braking points, I think, or the braking marks. Exit out of the chicane. DR is open. Now focusing into this fast left-hander. Obviously here you can get the rear. Here the rear is slidey. 6th gear actually. Gonna surprise, but okay. Now again into this twisty bit. There's that annoying bump going into this bit. Sweet. 50. Oh, and he spins it. He spins it. Well, ironically, he's in Williams. Ironically, he's in Williams, and he spins it at the same corner where Latifi, which may not be a good sign. But he has to do another lap. He may need to use another pair of softs. But he's fast, so maybe he will actually go with the used softs. Yeah. Everyone, almost everyone in the pits. FIFA is improving by half a second. In the first 2 sectors. Now 3rd sector he should be flat out. Or it should be flat out. Some people don't have the braveness to go there. And FIFA finishes his lap with 124.9, which puts him P9. Axel going into the pits. As of oh, FIFA spins it. Luckily he did not. He didn't. I mean, he obviously hit the wall, but luckily he didn't. His wheel didn't came off, so he still can go. Repair his front wing. and with 4 minutes remaining into this final Q2 session of this season, I think there's enough time for FIFA to go into the garage, change quickly to softs and go out again. But obviously it depends if he wants. Okay, I don't know if that's allowed. Obviously. But I mean, yeah. Jamie, I think is on a no. Okay, interesting lap. 4 minutes 40. Well, Jamie is gonna start his own lap, probably his final flyer of Q2. Mark seems to be confident enough to stay in Q2, which he shows by retiring the pits. First sector 17.502, which was 1/10 faster than his own sector 1, and he goes purple there. Honestly, the game with the fastest sectors may be a bit weird, but I must say what the game says. Now chicane, nice exit, DRS open. Here obviously all these little corners flat out. 1/10 faster, fastest second sector. Now into this long left-hander. Here now obviously the bump is gonna be here, annoying bump. Now into this tricky area with which here the rear end is very difficult to control. On the limit, I think almost. He goes into the pits actually. I would have thought that I could have actually sworn that would have been a good lap, but drivers see the delta like live delta. I don't. Nighthawk. Now he has to set a lap. There's no other exception. He has to set a lap faster than 125.2, which puts him P10, but obviously it would be better to get like into 124s at least, 124.2 at least, so that he can be at least like somewhat safe. But it's Nighthawk, so he won't. His goal is not even to get 124. Chicane, exit, DRS. Raven goes P4 with 124.1. Fastest second sector for Nighthawk. Upshifting to 6th. A bit of traffic, 3 cars ahead of him. It might be actually. He might get caught up with it. Don't spin out. He does not. Does everyone let him through? Red Bull does. Ferrari does. Alfa Romeo does not. Nighthawk finishing his lap with 123.3, which puts him P1. 4/10 ahead of Marcus, which again probably worries more Marcus with the championship fight. I mean, Marcus isn't that close, so it will. Isn't he like 18 points? He isn't that. Marcus isn't that close to Nighthawk in terms of like championship points, so Nighthawk has 67, Marcus has 43. Why does it come to general? Yeah, and it's end of Q2. Yeah, and I was like saying, Nighthawk has 67 points. Marcus 43. Sorry, 43. Lighty has 31, and he's out of the Actually, wait. No, it's down to wins, but I don't know if well, I'm assume that they both that Lady doesn't have a win and Nighthawk does. So Lady is out, even though he would win, and Lady would, and both Marcus and Nighthawk would DNF, and Lady would get fastest lap. His best can be only second. Um, because I mean Nighthawk has 67 points, Lady has 31, and if my math is correct, it's 26 points. Is it? Wait, my math is not. I don't think I'm mathing. Yeah, but Q2 has ended. The eliminated drivers are Mika, Senna, King David, I'm assuming that's it, and FIFA. Ghosty just getting in with 2 thousandths faster than FIFA, but Ghosty has that 5 place grid penalty, so FIFA, if Ghosty does, or Raven, yeah, Raven as well has 3 place grid penalty. So this is Q2, top 3, Nighthawk with 4 tenths ahead of Marcus. Then is Lighty. Nighthawk dominating as of right now, quali. I mean, Marcus is only 4 tenths close, so nobody can really get close to him. Actually, my math was not mathing, and it was 36 points between Lighty. And actually, Marcus needs 24 points. So basically, Marcus needs to win. So there are like 3 scenarios that this can end. Actually, like 3 scenarios how the championship can go. Actually, well, 2 scenarios for Marcus. He needs to win no matter what. He needs to win, and then he needs to either pray for Nighthawk to either finish 10th or to finish outside of the points or DNF outside of the top 10. If Nighthawk finishes 10th, Marcus needs to get the fastest lap. Actually, no. If Nighthawk finishes 9th, then Marcus needs the fastest lap. If Nighthawk finishes 10th, I know my brain just can't math right now. It's my brain just cannot math right now. Okay, so I apologize with problems with math or just something my just brain can't think anything about. Yeah. So. Right. No, okay, so the first thing that is... So Nighthawk, if Nighthawk finishes 10th, then Marcus needs to get win and the fastest lap. If Nighthawk finishes outside of the top 10, or DNFs outside of the top 10, which I don't think doesn't really matter. If it DNFs, I mean, DNFs if he finish, it depends when he DNFs. If he DNFs like last, oh, and Axel spins it. But let's talk about the championships. The championship. Nighthawk, if he finishes outside of the top 10, Marcus needs to win, and Marcus needs to win no matter what if he wants to keep his championship alive. If Nighthawk finishes 10th, Marcus needs to win and fastest lap. Now it's clear for me as well. Yeah, Q3, first drivers to start the laps. Who's first actually? Oh, it's Jamie. 53.051 second sector. Into this bit here, flat out should be last corner. Does he miss the apex? Nope. Doesn't spin, and it's 123.5 for Jamie. As of right now, he is P1, but behind him is Nighthawk, getting a time of 123.182. Almost 4/10, actually 3/10, a bit over 3/10 faster than Jamie. Now obviously Marcus, he invalidated his lap. Quillen goes third with 124.011. Mark with 124.018 fifth. Lighty goes P3 as of right now, 123.844. Quillen drops down to fourth. Marcus, does he have enough fuel? And does he even want to do his lap now? Is he going? He's not going into the pits, so we should take a look at his lap. On board of him, first corner, about 100 meter boards. Didn't spin. Second corner flat out. Third corner flat out. Fourth corner obviously flat out. Then fifth gear. Fifth corner, sorry. Late apex. Nicely done. Here is open. Now just waiting and concentrating on this chicane. Braking just before the 100 meter boards. Nicely done apex. Nicely done apex. Exiting with third gear. Here is open. Now focusing into this fast left-hander, which can be very spinny. You can hear very easily spin. He does not spin. Now going over this annoying bump. Braking nicely. Off the camber a bit. Does not spin here. This second to last corner. Last corner was a bit okay, and that's 123.7, which isn't his. I don't think it's his best time. 123.7, and goes behind Jamie. He's right now third. Jamie Dodger finishing his lap with almost no ERS, so this is his second flying lap. It misses the apex, but goes P5, 123.902. Thus, right. So right now, no one is on their flying laps. Ghosty right left the session. Wait, I need to check if there's no. Okay. I was just making sure that there was no invites. No other invites. In case of like maybe some. So the lobby will restart after the quali. Alright. I don't actually know for what. Maybe the grid penalties. Maybe. But 4.5 minutes left of Q3, final Q3 of the session, of this. I mean, yeah, of this session and of the season, and final quality of the season as well. Raven goes out of the pits. Check actually Jamie if he's... No, he's not doing his race sim. I was thinking for a bit that he was doing a race sim. Raven will be probably the first one to start his last flying lap. Just check. Okay, I got that, Jim. Yeah. Mark going out as well. 2.5 minutes left of the Q3. I mean, obviously, not anyone setting times because no one is out. Raven. Okay, I'm guessing there's a weird glitch that for some reason takes up the out lap like mark, and it's weirdly starts the time like as a run. As a run now, Raven has 3 seconds. 3 seconds point 25. But Raven is gonna start, I think, his final flying lap. He has time. If he messes up this lap, he has time to redo his time, and he messes up his flying lap by going too wide and going over the jumps. Mark starting his flying lap. Actually not. Actually, he doesn't start. He spins it. He spins as he was trying to set his flying lap. He also has time, like not cutting any corners. He has time to redo his time even by not cutting any corners. Should be Axel to start his flying lap now. Hopefully he doesn't spin it. Anything? He did not. He didn't go flat out there. It doesn't really matter. 17.6, which is like, I mean, yeah, 17.6. I'm a bit confusing myself. Now he's probably focusing on the chicane. Yeah, nicely done. And there is open. Focusing now on the fast left-hander. He's improving by 4/10. He's going wide. But he somehow he does not invalidate his time. But he probably lost 1/10, 1.5. Make sure not to spin here. Rear went a bit, so I saw. Last corner, he does not miss the apex, and he goes 124.158, puts in P8 ahead of Raven, but Raven is as well. He's not actually improving, and that's his final, I think. I can't see the time. Let's go with Nighthawk, improving by 1/10 from in the first sector. Now, what's it gonna be in the second sector? Is he gonna improve? Okay, he lost a bit time, just less than 1/10. Jamie retires in the pits. Nighthawk has now this fast or not medium speed section. Lydie goes P2, Quillin DNFs on track, but he does not crash. Now, exit out of the final corner. What's it going to be for Nato? It's going to be 122.9. It's that gives him provisional pole position, and his championship rival Marcus goes P2 with 123.379. Nighthawk goes on almost half a second faster than his championship rival Marcus. That obviously puts a big smile for the Williams team and for Nighthawk as well. To have more confidence with the car and just with the pace. And that's quali done. That's the final quali of the session of the season. Nighthawk with the pole position. Second behind him is Marcus. Third, Lighty. Fourth, Jamie. Fifth, Jamie the Dodger. Sixth, Quillen. Seventh, Mark. Eighth is Axel. Ninth, Raven. And Ghosty 10th. I don't know about if Ravens and Ghosty's grid penalties are going to be applied, but as of right now there are P9 and P10. Well, now I have to wait. I have to do this whole thing now. Oh, for God's sake! Should have left before the thing. Oh well. Now we will have to wait few seconds, minute or two. Okay. Oh, okay. The game did it by myself, or the game did it for me to lead the session. I mean, good. I'm not complaining. It's how it was supposed to do. It's how it's supposed to be. Joining to the other session. Obviously there's gonna be a bit wait, 5 minutes at least. I mean, yeah, it obviously takes a bit time to get the grids done and everything. Yeah. By the way, as well, wait, I need to wait. I had the constructor standings. Here's as well a bit championship rivalry, yeah. Sorry. In the constructors, Williams are first with 79 points. Then comes AlphaTauri with 68, McLaren 61, Aston Martin 53, Alpine 51, Red Bull 51 as well, Haas 44, Alfa Romeo 43, Mercedes 35, and Ferrari 25. So technically, almost everyone are in the championship fight besides Ferrari, and I think Mercedes, because the highest possible amount of points is 44. And Let me use a calculator. Wait. Um, yeah, 44 points between Williams and Mercedes. And if I'm guessing, Mercedes does not have any wins, and Williams probably do. So Mercedes are out as well. So basically, 8 teams can possibly win the Constructors' Championship. I mean, there is still chances for anybody in the constructors. By the way, with constructors, it's that, if I'm correct, and Marcus I think is a reserve for GP1. Oh well. Well, Marcus is still fighting for the championship, for the GP1 championship. He obviously yesterday won the GP2 championship. If he would have won somehow GP1, that would have been probably a great achievement for him, winning two championships in 2 days in the same league, just in different level of drivers. That would have been probably for him the one of the greatest thing that he has achieved. One of, at least. And as well, winning against Nighthawk, who is fast. Obviously puts would put him a way bigger smile. Like, the smile would not fit on his face even. It would go up like outside of his face. Like, it would be so big, the smile. Now we just need to wait. Quick check if I'm actually streaming. Because Sparko is not joining in. Not obviously. Just it's not obviously. He's outside. And he doesn't go. Takes my time. Who is in contention? I think I said that already. Marcus and, well, in Drivers' Championship, Nighthawk and Marcus. Nighthawk 24 points ahead of Marcus. Yeah. And then for constructors, there are every team besides Ferrari and Mercedes. And Alfa Romeo, who are the kind of, you could say, the last, who are in the contention, have 43 points. Williams have 79. Which that is 36 points between them. So there is technically still a chance. Both Alfa Romeo drivers are here. So it is possible. It is possible for them to win it. They just need to everyone ahead to just somehow mess it up. I don't know how. Like, it's gonna be so weird. Like, Alfa Romeo first, then come Haas, then come the pair of Red Bulls, or like mishmash something. Like, it's gonna be so weird. But I mean, it's mathematically still possible. No one said that it is impossible. There are still chances. Yeah. 19 drivers in. So this is gonna be, so it would have been almost full grid for the last race of the season. Obviously the drivers should remember their setups. It's gonna be an exciting race. Or obviously we all hope that it's gonna be an exciting race without any controversy. Clean driving, not really good wheel-to-wheel driving, great battling. To be honest, I said three times the same thing, just different way. I mean, yeah, it just should be clean, not any controversy, and all good, respectful. And yeah, there can be obviously some drama. Maybe not obviously. By the way, take my obviously, like, I'm saying obviously a lot for some reason, just in different ways. Yeah, thank you, boss. Thank you, boss, for the thing, for the comment. That half of half of the grid can still fight for the P3. That actually went for me unnoticed. I was more towards the world championship. FIFA will win. FIFA. Formation lap starting. So we should look at what their tires are, what the tire compounds they went with. Everyone went mediums except Axel and David went to softs, and FIFA going for hards. So he's probably doing a reverse of medium hards. Toby isn't comments. I don't actually know why isn't Toby commentating. Maybe he's just too busy. I don't know. I was called up really late, like really late. There's a notification. But yeah, Toby isn't commentating because he probably had some other stuff. 19 drivers are gonna start the last race of the season, Abu Dhabi. Nighthawk first. And actually, Raven's grid penalty did not apply. Ghosty is not even here. Okay, so I don't know if it actually would have applied. Okay, but yeah, Raven's grid penalty did not apply, so he's P9. And FIFA P10 I was talking about, and yeah, basically everyone behind Raven are going one place up. Drivers are gonna get into their grid slots shortly. 29 laps of racing. 29 laps of the last race of the season. I have said that way too many times. Last race of the season or last thing of the season. Drivers line up on their grids. Marcus misses his grid slot. One of the Mercedes guys are doing very weird tactic with their grid slots. He fails at it, but the start is gonna start 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and lights out, and away we go. The last time for the season. Nighthawk gets a good start. He's still ahead of Marcus, and the game crashes again.